Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called Sorry We Missed You. This is a 2019 film released in the USA in March of 2020, so it is a particularly new movie. And this runs an hour and 41 minutes with no rating, apparently. It stars Chris Hitchen, Debbie Honeywood, and Reese Stone. The description: hoping that self employment through gig economy can solve their financial woes, a hard up UK delivery driver and his wife, struggling to raise a family, end up trapped in the vicious circle of this modern day form of labor exploitation. This is Sorry We Missed You. Well, hello everybody. Thank you for watching this video. I truly do want to thank you for watching. I appreciate all my viewers and subscribers, and I hope everybody's staying safe during this kind of crazy time. I'm thankful that we're finally in June of 2020. We're getting closer to sports coming back and concerts coming back and things opening up, but I know our country is in a time of turmoil, so I just hope you're all staying safe. I thank you for setting aside time to watch a video like this. Um, if you would like to connect with me outside of YouTube at all, I just started a Facebook page called Danny's Movies and Music. If you would like to follow me on there, there's some bonus content and everything. So let's talk about this movie. Sorry We Missed You is kind of a crazy movie. It talks a lot about family and hardships. It's very relatable. So I can understand why people are liking it, online at least, with their rating. And I kind of had to watch this movie in two parts because I've got to be honest and say that it was tough to hear the accents. And very, very heavy, very, very deep accents. I don't want to be any kind of weird way. I'm just putting it out there that I couldn't enjoy this movie all that much because I couldn't understand the people and what they were saying. I just couldn't. So, from what I understood, um, this movie has to deal with kids, having trouble with school and being defiant to their parents. Maybe having one good kid that kind of is the example and doesn't mind taking over the house a little bit when the parents are out working, and two parents that are trying their best, have two great kids for the most part, but they don't have any money and they're trying to make ends meet, so they're trying to change their lives no matter how which way that is. When things are tough, things get ugly. They argue, they fight, they don't have any sleep because they're trying to work as much as they can. And when things are good, they're all happy and joy, and that's all great and fine, but that's how the world is. And so almost everybody can relate to this movie, and that's a good thing, right? But I don't like movies like this because the people only have so many limitations on their acting. I think the best actor in this film was this young daughter that seems to have everything in, that aligns for her because she's still innocent enough not to have to care about anything affecting her. She's, still pretty young. And everybody else in this film, I could nitpick, I could criticize their acting and their motivation and their, interactions between each other. The dialogue was pretty bad. I could, rip this apart, but for the most part, I just kind of sit back and just say that this was a fine film because people can relate to it. So, okay, we're not going to rip apart everything, but I could. The factor is there. Then we get into the direction of this movie and how somebody obviously wanted things to go. And that part I will have a problem with, and I will speak my mind because the ending flat out ruins everything. I was trying to put up with this movie. I was trying to go along, buying things and accepting things. And when it comes to the ending being so horrible, it just ruins everything, people. I mean, we got to have resolution. We can't just you can't just leave it to the audience to assume what happens. Is that character going to be okay? Are things going to get figured out? That's why you make this movie. Is because people are having a hardship life. If you're going to end the movie not telling us if anything is going to be okay or not, or get figured out, or children are going to improve their behavior or not, your movie is done for. The name of the movie is awful. We only see maybe one time that this guy that's a delivery driver actually delivers it by leaving a note. Like, we seriously see him knock on doors and get people's faces face to face delivery like the whole time. So the name of the movie is just weird. And I'm sorry, but some of the stuff in this movie just I didn't accept. I didn't buy. I was trying to, but along the way, not listening to people, not being able to understand them, and not accepting what's going on, in the direction of the movie being so horrible, I just could not get invested with this movie. It's supposed to be relatable. It's supposed to be for everybody. I should have had a good time with this, but I just cannot. When I have so many problems with it, when I have so many things I can criticize, when I look back on it with disgust, and I just don't accept that A, people would act like this towards each other, and B, I know there are schemes out there, but this one seems a little over the top, like blown up in proportion, because the movie makes it feel like just a normal job. It makes it seem like he's willing to do whatever he needs to make this work. Nothing really blows up with the whole schemy job situation until the end. And that's because of just a thing that happens, and that just doesn't have any lead up, and then all of a sudden it happens, and then that's the thing that blows up everything. So I just don't like the direction of this. I don't like the flow of it. There's a lot of scenes that just kind of fade to black, and then we're off to the next scene, and it's the middle of the next day. Just there's a lot of problems with this. It's not a well done movie, and any kind of enjoyable factor that it might have kind of shoots itself in the foot by the direction and the ending being so freaking horrible. So I've got to give this my lowest grade of a D. Can't suggest watching it. I know it has kind of a higher grade online, but I'm not really sure where that's coming from. So a D for Sorry We Missed You. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and give something to watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. And enjoy movies. Thanks.